So here we have the BMW 220i on a 15 plate. I'm going to start off by hopping inside the car and running through some controls first of all. The tailgate on this car will open electronically, either from the key or from the tailgate itself. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors. Plenty of boot space as well. Currently we have 5 seats in place, as you can see. You can fold these rear 2 out and you'll have this area here as your boot space, should you wish to do that. You can also fold the remaining 3 seats down for even more space than this, should you wish to do that. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the right hand side we have the rev counter. On the left hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. And at the bottom you can see the total miles for this car, which are only 18,610, so very low mileage for the age of the car. We can change information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk. You can, for example, have a digital readout for the speedometer, as you can see. If we back out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and over on the right hand side we have the phone and stereo controls. Just behind the steering wheel, the minus and plus paddles so that you can change gear manually with this automatic gearbox. Over in the centre we then have the main touchscreens. This is all touchscreen. You can use it as a touchscreen. As you can see, you can access your satellite navigation there, or you can make all of the movement up on the screen using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial, the collection of buttons that surround it as well, of course. So we're on the main menu at the moment. You can use that dial to access your satellite navigation. Push the dial down, rotate it, push it down again. We have done a video showing how the sat-nav works, which you can find on our website and YouTube channel. When it comes to our music in this car, we've got DAB, FM and AM radio, CD player, Bluetooth audio so you can stream your music wirelessly, and USB input as well. So plenty of ways to listen to music in this car. We've also got a full colour reversing camera, as you can see. Working our way down from that, we then have the main stereo. So we've got CD player, the volume just there, and beneath that, the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the passenger temperature, the driver temperature, you can increase and decrease the fan speed, and you can determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in as well, using this button just here. When you're happy with those settings, the air conditioning is on at the moment, so that's off, and back on again. Or hit auto, the car will now take full control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain the temperatures that you've asked for. To override that, just make any manual adjustment, press the auto button, you'll go back to whatever setting you had it on. We've got a heated driver and a heated passenger seat, both of which have 3 separate heat settings each. And below that, we can turn our parking sensors on and off. We can change the driving mode of the car, so Sport, Eco Pro for example, and we can turn our traction control on and off. We then have the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see this ULEZ compliant car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.